Hey guys, what's up? We all know megalodons are extinct. They died millions of years ago. And yet recently we keep getting reports of fishermen catching gigantic sharks close to the size of the megalodon itself. It seems that this story has to do with an ancient creature coming out of the depths. But could that really be true? Are megalodons still alive today? Or are the fishermen just pulling our legs? In today's episode, we'll find out. Stay tuned for more updates. Megalodon. Even the mere mention of its name sends shivers down the spine of many people. This was a prehistoric shark that lived between 23 to 3.6 million years ago. Its size alone made it the king of the oceans during its time. Scientists say the megalodon measured around 10 to 15 meters long and weighed over 60 tons. It had sharp, strong jaws and teeth that grew up to 7 inches long. The sheer size of these jaws and teeth proves how dangerous it was. Just imagine the kind of damage it could have done with those jaws and teeth. There would be nothing left of your body except for a few bones. Looking at the size of its jaws, scientists believe that the megalodon could open its mouth up to 90 degrees. That's a pretty wide gape. Researchers also believe that the megalodon was capable of consuming 2,600 pounds of food per day. That's a lot of food. It was estimated to have a daily intake of 2,500 calories in protein. For comparison, a great white shark needs about 3,500 calories per day. That's almost double what the megalodon ate. Megalodon is thought to have hunted other marine animals such as whales, dolphins, and other sharks. Whales and dolphins might not have been easy prey given their intelligence and speed, but they were most likely the favorite menu of the megalodon. When megalodon roamed the earth, it shared the ocean with the ancestors of today's whales. This explains why modern whales have developed such huge bodies. They needed to grow bigger to survive attacks by the megalodon. Given the size of their mouths, scientists think that megalodons swallowed their prey whole without even chewing them up. If a human were to swallow something as big as a foot, he or she would definitely choke, but not the megalodon. It had a highly specialized digestive system that helped it digest its enormous meals. Even though it consumed so much food, the megalodon didn't gain weight. Do you know why? Because it burned a lot of calories when it swam. In fact, it needed to swim constantly to keep its body in motion. Otherwise, it would drown. As soon as its body became inactive, it would start to sink. And if it sank, it wouldn't be able to breathe. So it had to keep moving. And this constant movement helped it burn off the excess calories it took in. Had it stopped moving, it would have choked on its prey. Megalodon also had huge pectoral fins, which it used like flippers to maneuver in the water. Its tail was also large enough to propel its body forward. Interestingly, the megalodon's dorsal fin is said to have reached the height of a giraffe. That's some tall tale. As mentioned earlier, the megalodon's teeth were extremely large. Not only did they assist it in tearing flesh, but also served as weapons to kill its prey. Each tooth was serrated like a blade and could reach 7 inches in length. But surprisingly, the teeth were replaced frequently. Scientists estimate that a single tooth lasted for no more than a year, and it would fall out and be replaced by another tooth. This meant that the megalodon's mouth was always equipped with sharp, sturdy teeth ready to tear into any prey that dared enter its domain. Now, let's talk about its extinction. Scientists say the megalodon went extinct due to global cooling. The gradual drop in temperature caused a reduction in the ocean's heat content. This in turn led to less oxygen being dissolved in the water. Eventually, the lack of oxygen killed most of the marine life, including the megalodon. Another factor that may have contributed to its extinction was the decline in the population of its prey. With fewer whales and dolphins swimming in the seas, the megalodon had to resort to hunting other fish. However, this proved to be a bad decision, because it ultimately led to the depletion of fish stocks. When there were no more fish to eat, the megalodon starved to death. Finally, researchers believe that a combination of both factors led to its demise: global cooling and the extinction of its main source of food. Fishermen catch a giant shark. With the megalodon's massive size and fearsome reputation, you can understand why the mere mention of it evokes terror in our hearts. It's hard to imagine a creature so huge and powerful swimming around us in the deep, dark waters. Now imagine seeing one in real life. You'd probably faint dead away. But wait, what if we told you that someone actually did see a megalodon? Of course, you wouldn't believe us, but it's true. A man named Jesse R. Tate caught a huge shark and posted a picture of himself with his catch online. The shark was so big, it looked like it could swallow him whole. Its jaws were wide open as if it was about to pounce on its prey, and its eyes seemed to stare directly into your soul. Many people who saw the photo thought it was fake. After all, why would anyone go swimming with a shark that could easily crush them to death? But Tate insisted that it was real, and he had indeed spent hours fighting to reel in the massive catch. He described it as the biggest, baddest shark out there. To prove that he wasn't bluffing, he even posted a video of himself holding up the shark's jawbone. This bone was huge, far larger than anything we've seen before. It looked like it belonged to a prehistoric monster, something straight out of a horror movie. Some people still doubted Tate's story, but the evidence was right there in front of them. They couldn't help but wonder if this was really a megalodon. After all, it did look a lot like the ancient creature that had been extinct for millions of years. Was it possible that it had somehow survived all this time? Or was Tate just lucky enough to stumble upon a rare, never-before-seen species of shark? When the news of his catch spread, people from all over the world started coming to the small town where he had made his discovery. They wanted to see the megalodon for themselves. Unfortunately, by then the shark had already been chopped up and turned into chum. Chum is a type of fish meal made from the remains of fish that have been processed in factories. It's often used as bait for fishing. So while these people didn't get to see the shark, they did get to see its remains being turned into chum. This just fueled their curiosity even more. They wondered what else could be lurking in the depths of the ocean. What other creatures from the past could be hiding from us? Some claim that the shark caught by Tate was actually a whale shark. Whale sharks are known to grow to enormous sizes, reaching lengths of over 40 feet. However, this doesn't explain why the shark had such large jaws and teeth. After all, whale sharks aren't known for their sharp serrated teeth. Instead, they have small, flat teeth that are more suited for filtering plankton in small fish. Could it be that the shark Tate caught was actually a megalodon? This would certainly explain its immense size and ferocious appearance. There's no way we could ever prove it now. All we have to go on is the word of a single man who claims to have seen one. And even he admits that it was only for a brief moment. Could there still be megalodons living in the deepest parts of the ocean, hiding from humans and waiting for the perfect moment to strike? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll discover more evidence of their existence, or maybe they're just a thing of the past. But one thing's for sure, the ocean is full of mysteries and surprises, and we've only just begun to scratch the surface. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.